Right, first thing in the morning, this is what I always start my day with. So we have got, here are my tablets all laid out, and then I've got some electrolytes in this water. So I'll make like 4 of those. If I don't make a big bottle in the morning with all of this sachet, I'll make like 4 of these in the day with like kind of like a fourth in each glass of my electrolytes. But then I've got here 2 cod liver oil tablets, 2 turmeric tablets, and 1 lion's mane tablet. Let me tell you why I take each one. These are by Nutravita. I'll put a link down below in my description box because I do have, I think it's a 20% discount code or 15%, I'm not too sure. So if you're looking for some good vitamins for yourself. So this is omega-3 fish oil. It's like a daily thing you should have. It's just really good for just like joints and everything, brain, joints, yeah, really good for all over sort of like body health. Then you've got the turmeric, which is really good for anti-inflammatory. This is actually really good for Chris because he does a lot of sport, so it's really good for him to have. But if you're kind of traveling or anything like that, it's a really great anti-inflammatory. But I just have that every single day now as well. And then lion's mane, this for me is like so good because it to me feels like my brain gets switched on when I have this. It's almost like a little tablet to switch on the Christmas lights in your head. And I've been having 1 a day for the last couple of months now, and I honestly have noticed such a difference. So every morning Chris and I come downstairs and this is like our ritual of what we have. So I just take them all and then I have my morning coffee. Good morning guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to be sharing what I eat in a day. I've got a really nice recipe that I want to share with you later that I think is quite a fun dinner, and it's one of Jamie's absolute favourites. So definitely watch to the end so you don't miss that recipe. I have just got these bits out of my freezer because I always like to, whenever I do a food shop and I plan for the month, I like to have some bits in the freezer that I can just take out when we're running low on kind of fresh things from the fridge and the cupboards, and then I can still make up a really nice dinner with it. So make sure you watch till the end. But what I'm going to obviously start off with is my breakfast. So it is 8:30 now, and I don't normally have breakfast this early, but I'm quite hungry for it today. Oh, someone's just at the door. Gonna go and get that, and then I'll turn the camera around and show you what I am having for my breakfast. Right, so here is breakfast. This is amazing, amazing bread that I get from Waitrose. It's like a seeded little loaf. It's not sourdough or anything, it's just like normal bread, but it's honestly so good. And then Chris has made me 1 egg, but let's do the test. Oh, a bit too long, but still delicious. So I'm going to put half on each piece of toast, and this is my brekkie. So I've literally just got some butter on the bread and then salt and pepper on my egg. Oh, that looks good. This is like one of my favourite breakfasts at the moment. Right, so I always find when I have breakfast early, obviously it starts from metabolism, and then I'm like hungrier throughout the day. So it's only 11 o'clock and I'm feeling a little bit peckish. So what I have found in the fridge is one of these strawberry yogurts. I can't remember. I've just taken the top off. Hold on, let me see who it's. Activia. It's an Activia strawberry yogurt. So I'm going to have this now before, it's like to kind of string myself out a little bit longer before I have my lunch. I love these so much. They're gut healthy and yeah, really nice. So I'm going for the strawberry one now as a little snack. By the way, does anyone find eating with a small spoon it's just nicer than eating with a big spoon? I've got this lot. This is actually like a cocktail mixing spoon, but I feel like when I eat with a big spoon and a long one like this, I feel very posh. Anyone else with me on that? Right, Whelps is on lunch duty. Let me show you what he's making. So, we've got the rice cooker on. We're both really hungry for lunch. Rice cooking in there. And then over here, we are having almost like a little poke bowl actually, isn't it? So we've got tuna. Tuna's pending. Half an avocado, some rocket, and then we're going to have rice with it as well. What sauce do we put on top, or do we just literally put mayo? Yeah, mayo, olive oil, salt and pepper. That's what we're going to put on there. It's a really, really delicious lunch. High in protein because of the tuna, and good fats, all sorts of things like that. This is going to keep us full until dinner. Right, the boys have just got home from school and Rory is doing food, technology and nutrition for his GCSEs. So, what did you make last week again? Oh, you made a really good curry, didn't you? This week, he was challenged to make a Victoria sponge cake. Have a look at this. We've all just taken a little serving out of it. Okay. That looks so professional, Raw. I'm impressed with that. So, I have got a slice here. That's what I'm going to have now. That looks really good. Is this buttercream icing? It's my favourite kind of icing. So I'm just going to dig into this now. Guys, I've suddenly come over all weird. Like I've got a really bad headache and stuff and I'm not feeling very well. So I was going to cook dinner, but Chris kindly offered to do it instead. So let me talk you through what he's doing. So what we've got, we are making, well when I say we, Whelps is making homemade sausage rolls, and then he's quite keen to try this, but I'm not. I'm not keen, I'm curious. Okay, he's curious to try it. So I went to an event in London yesterday and it was like a kind of foodie event. There were lots of kind of like cookery brands there, foodie brands, drink brands and things like that. And then we get like a little goodie bag at the end. And this was in the goodie bag. So this is perfect mash. This is buttery mash. Apparently it's perfect in 1 minute. You just need to add water. So Chris is curious to see what this is. Are you going to do both? Yeah. So there's a buttery mash and there's a cheesy mash. So he's quite keen to give this a whirl.
Curious.
Yeah. You're keenly curious or curiously keen to give this a whirl. So he's going to make that, but then like I said, we're going to be doing a homemade sausage roll as well. So I emptied out the freezer this morning. I had a pack of puff pastry. I had 10 sausages here, and then we have also diced up half an onion there as well. So Chris is just taking the skin off the sausages so that you can mash the sausage meat down, add in the nice chopped onion, and we can add in any other, what else should we put in there? What other flavours should we put in there? What's nice with sausage meat? Marmite! Is that actually a thing? Are you just making that up?
Pretty sure I had Marmite sausage roll in a bakery one day.
Marmite. I don't know if that's what I'm fancying, but what we could do is have some chutney. Should we put some chutney in there? Oh yeah, Marmite and cheese, that's what we'll do. Marmite, oh you do want to, no, onion and cheese. Let's just do that. Sausage meat, red onion, grated cheese, and then he's going to lay it down the middle of the puff pastry, and then we'll just pop it into the oven. I'm going to put it on, oh, I've put it on the microwave. Oh, no. We're going to pop it into the oven on 200 degrees centigrade for a good half an hour. You just give it a check because the bottom might be a little bit soggier than the outside of it, because obviously the sausage meat is going to make the puff pastry go a little bit sort of soggy at the bottom. What I do as well with my puff pastry, once it's all wrapped up, I like to just wash it in either egg or milk to stop it burning, but it goes nice and brown in the oven, like golden brown in the oven instead. So once he's mashed down the sausage meat, add in the onion to that, and then we will show you once it has been constructed. So he's got his sausage meat in there, it's got the onion in it already. He's put a generous amount of cheese on top, and now he's about to plait it. Do like that.
What?
Just like, yeah, that's it. So he's wrapped it all up, and now he's put a heart with a bow and arrow through it.
I didn't even mean to do it, it just kind of happened.
Very creative. Nice. Look how good this is looking. Ooh, can't see properly. Yeah, your heart's looking really good. Right, so kids are doing the dishwasher. Chris is about to, he's just warming up his water. So he's got boiling water. What do you need to do?
Pour it in. Sure.
Do you want to whisk it?
I've got a fork.
Here, do you not want to use that? Oh my gosh. That's like magic.
There's some butter in it.
You need to put some butter in it. What is this one? The cheesy one or the...
It's literally what you do. You stir it. And
Oh my gosh. That is actually just like magic.
you never know.
Oh my word.
It smells good.
Let me smell. It does smell a little bit like smash. Is it smash?
Is it smash?
Smash.
That's actually,
No.
that's actually right.
Is it good?
I mean, that is a very good consistency.
It's a bit powdery. It needs to sit for a little longer.
That's not bad.
I know, that's actually
Oh my
right.
god. Oh my gosh. I reckon if you put a bit of cheese in there, because that's just a plain one. I think if you put a knob of butter in there, guys, I wasn't going to have any of this, but that's actually really nice.
It does say perfect match on the side.
Just to give you some consistency, here's a cheesy one, let's see.
In 6 hours.
Lay a ball?
You record this?
What did you say?
Lay
Yeah.
a ball in 6 hours.
I think the plain one's better than the cheesy, actually.
Cheese more normal.
Please, sir. Oh dear, that looks good. I'm very impressed.
It's bedtime. We had dinner, it was delicious. I think sometimes I just get used to me cooking when actually it was so nice that Chris actually just cooked. So Chris has been to football training, Jamie's been to football training. This is actually quite an illegal manoeuvre that you are eating here. Jamie's got a small bowl of cereal. Let me see, what's in there?
Raisins, milk.
And bran flakes. Nice.
All brown.
All bran. And have you got a big bowl of it?
Yeah.
Like big one. What is it? Like mini me. And I have got some hot water. I have had a shower. I actually put some fake tan on because the time this video goes on, yesterday to you guys on the Saturday, it would have been my 40th birthday, and I am having a big party at home. So I put some fake tan on tonight to try and look a little bit browner. And then I've got a spot here, so I've got some spot cream on as well. So yeah, we would have had a big party, so I'm really hoping that I can get rid of this headache before the party. I'm sure I can after just a good night's sleep. But anyway, I didn't eat anything else after dinner. I just am having my hot water. You did a good job making that sausage roll.
Thanks.
That could be like your staple thing that you make. It was actually so delicious. So, and I always feel like food tastes nicer when you don't cook it yourself. Does anyone else feel like that? Anyway, I'm going to go now and finish my hot water. We are also just all in bed. Ross is lying here as well with us. We always like to play some cards before we go to bed. So we're going to lie here, have a couple of games of cards, and then head off to sleep. So good night. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Ciao.
Sounds so nice.